everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the wonderful Wubulous Project Zomboid. Last episode, we were able to get all of our stuff out of our old safe house and move to a safe house closer to us. The safe house we moved to, rather. And with that, it kind of allowed me and freed me up to go out and do different, more exciting things, which I'm actually super excited to continue doing. We're going to be following these chain checks for a bit more, with hopes of finding something. If we don't end up finding anything, we will return home, if possible. And I have a plan, if that's the case. Now, a lot of you have... Ooh, we've already come across something. Now, a lot of you have been asking, and, a good chunk of you, should I say, have been, begging for the return of longer Zomboid episodes, something along the 20-minute marks like it used to be, and whatnot. And, I've constantly said that the majority of you have been able to, or have basically, oh god, we're somewhere different, have basically, only watched to the 8-minute mark, which is, and a lot of you guys I've also said in the comments that the smaller video allows you to kind of view it in the smaller chunks and allows you to continue going on your day. Now, I am and have always been wanting to return to longer video series for, one reason or another. Crusader Kings 2 being the only one that I'm actually able to do that with right now. And it is my plan at some point to return to the longer video series format. It is absolutely my plan, but I can't deny... Okay, I know where we are. It's the trailer park. I cannot deny that the shorter video format has essentially allowed me a lot more time and almost guarantees, for the most part, 2 videos a day every day because of my work. Now, of course, I say mostly guarantees 2 videos a day every day because there are days where work just gets the better of me, and I either forget to render a video or just don't have time to record because I'm too busy passing out in my bed, and I'm just unable to get the second video up at a decent time. But if I eventually am able to do this more often and take extra days off just to work on YouTube and just the social media aspect and just the general my media life, essentially, then you can fully expect a return to longer video form. Again, Crusader Kings is the only thing that I allow a longer runtime because it is truly the only game that necessitates a longer playthrough per episode, and that is a sacrifice in itself for me to dedicate that much time, because not only does do the longer episodes mean longer recording times, but it also means much longer rendering times, as well as much longer upload times to YouTube. Again, it sucks up a lot of time. Now, before I was able to do... This is a bad spot for me. I gotta get out of here. I am not going down there. I'm not gonna risk it. We gotta get out of here. Now, before I was able to do long Zomboid videos as long as everything else, because my job at the time basically didn't work me nearly as hard or as long as this current one does. So if I am able to at some point, and my current projection, not to put any hopes up, is that I can start doing this quote-unquote part-time, meaning I'm going to take 3 days off from my regular job to do this more often. When I hit around the 10,000 subscriber mark, just because statistics-wise, it looks like I'll be able to kind of afford taking 3 days off a week to do this at that point in time, so about 10,000 subs-ish, as long as views maintain the steady norm that they have been. Then I can look at a much longer recording time for Zomboid. I can segregate 3 days to doing recordings, and I can dedicate one of those days to just straight up Zomboid is the plan. But again, until that happens, Zomboid is going to remain a shorter 10 to 15 minute, usually around the 11 to 12 minute mark. And again, I know a lot of you have said, Zomboid absolutely needs longer time, and I said that Crusader Kings is pretty much the only one of my series that necessitates longer time, but I think and I stand by that. I think Zomboid could benefit from a longer time, but doesn't necessitate a longer recording time. Either way, that's where I'm going to be standing on that right now. We'll talk about it as my free time changes over the course of whenever. But now we are currently in an interesting area. We're looking for an axe still. We are also able to have the luxury of leaving the house knowing that our supplies are going to be mostly okay. We're going to have plenty of supplies out there, and while we enter the city, we can still, rummage for supplies while we're out there. I will probably end up getting lost. Me getting home is probably going to be a lot more of a difficult quest than me leaving home, as it tends to be, because leaving home is much easier to do and not really worry about it because you're kind of heading in one general direction. But hey, look it, I've been here before. I've definitely been here before. Now we need to start moving a little bit slower because there is a nice little pack over there of roamers. But we can get, hopefully, into this building without setting off an alarm. Now, I think there's a crate in the back of one of these buildings. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's a lot of zombies here, so this could be really dangerous or really lucrative for us. We have to be careful, and if alarm goes off, we absolutely have to kind of bounce. Now, we are attracting them. We are going to smash that window, unfortunately, and it's going to basically pull this entire pack here. We're going to try and just dodge them and get out of here. Not really worth it to kind of risk our lives yet. Or ever, for that matter. Yet is not really the word I'm looking for. But to get that window open and allow us to get in there at some point later is going to be worth it. So, totally worth busting open that window and moving on for now. In my opinion, anyway. We have a few zombies. Things are going to kind of hopefully sparse out a little bit from here on out. Now, we are pretty good at sneaking with our skill points. We're not going to really worry about trying to engage any lone wanderers right now. We are going to have a few come through the forest, does sound like. But we could probably just straight up avoid them at this point. Now, we're going to try and pop open a window. If it gives us... Wow, it gave us no resistance at all. And there's an alarm. Now, I'm glad I waited to go in because I could have gotten myself in a lot of trouble. On the bonus side, that is now wide open for us to head in, or should attract all the zombies and allow us to head into another area. Whoa! Whoa! Multiple alarms. This is the first time I've heard it. Looks like they busted open another one and allowed, kind of got the attention of a few others. That's fine. Again, it's going to pull the attention of the hordes, and it'll allow me to maneuver around different areas, which is always a good thing. I know where we are. We were here last time. We're going to try... I hear zombies. I don't really want to risk it too much. We'll just leave the house. I'm pretty sure there's a zombie in there. Not entirely worth it. Now, there's a crate in here, so definitely worth it. We'll see if we can pop this sucker open. If we can get in here, we'll be better off for it. We might even just want to risk smashing it and just busting our way in. Now, we might be able to reach in through the window. It looks like we can, but it doesn't look like there's anything in here. We're going to come in anyway, just in case. Yep, unfortunately, there is nothing here. A pull queue, not really worth it, but we can pop this baby open and move out. So we are going to be now just heading into danger zone for the next few days. My character is going to be risking a lot for hopefully a large gain. We'll be very nomadic for a while before we return home. But once we have an axe, we can return home and hopefully secure something. That's going to be the overall idea. Who knows? We might even find a better safe house and end up living there for a while. Now, I do hear zombies. The danger being that I'm getting a little tired. We can close the window and close the curtain here. We don't want to do that. We got to clear it out if we can. Let's hope there's nothing really in here. Okay, pistol. We're definitely going to take the pistol. Have we ammo? We don't have any pistol ammo. That'll hopefully be fixed pretty quickly. We can also take a little bit of food and stuff. But let's do... No, I don't hear any banging. Why don't we just straight up... Alright, let's close the curtains. And we'll sleep in here for the night. We'll be fine in here. Positive we'll be okay. We'll fast forward time. If we do hear banging, we'll of course make a run for it. But most of the zombies should be down towards where the alarms kind of went off. And I'm totally okay. Totally okay crashing here for the night. I feel like it'll probably end up being in our best interest. Now, we're getting cold, which is an interesting situation to find ourselves in. It's probably because we have no shirt on. That'll do it. But with the shirt on... Okay. Well, looks like we're going to start shooting the place up, so to speak. And we're going to put a vest on. Bam. Bam. Done. We have a vest. Hopefully that'll take care of our heat issue. Now, I do want to be careful. I do want to explore the rest of the house on the off chance that we come across a weapon or an axe, rather. Not a weapon, because we have one. Can we get anything in here? Nope. Alright, we can get out. Alright, we are dragging in there. Continually heading southern direction, which is good. That's where most of the horde is anyway. so they won't be coming up toward us, which is the overall goal. As long as they keep heading down that way, we'll be okay. No alarm. We're looking okay. A little stuck in there. Can't really do anything there. So we'll just leave. Maybe opening this window here. There we go. Nice. We know there's no alarm because we already bashed, or we already went through one of the windows. So no need to worry about that. The orange soda I'm definitely going to end up taking, and I think I'm going to take the milk and the bananas as well. Might as well keep ourselves really stocked up. And we're going to eat another apple while we're at it. And we'll check out the rest of the house while we're at it as well. Gotta be careful not to get attacked. A yo-yo. Really? A yo-yo? What does that do? I don't even know. I don't even know what that does. Hopefully that'll be something really awesome later. Now, I do hear moaning. A little nervous about shower zombies. So we'll try not to catch too much attention. Was this our safe house at one point? I feel like it might have been. Zombie in there, so it's not entirely worth it. And we can just keep kind of exploring the neighborhood. Totally okay. Again, we have a lot of maneuverability here. And a lot of flexibility on where we can stay. Alright, that guy's going to go ahead and do his thing and try and attack us. We're not going to really worry about it. Damn, I was hoping that was going to be open. Alright, up here is going to be the city. Let's see, what's over? Oh, a lot of zombies over here. Not really worth it. We'll probably just swing up this way. Check this house real quick as well. See if there's anything in the windows that we can visibly see. There's a zombie over there. I can hear banging. Is probably this one, but you never know. Could have been this guy too. And we're going to try and take him out before we have to worry about him too much. And we'll see if we can... There we go, we got him. He was a fast one too, so getting him dead real early like that is a real bonus for us. I think we'll call it here. Whoop, we're going to head up in this area next. Hopefully there'll be an axe up here. I'm pretty sure there's a warehouse over there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you understand the short episode situation for me. Again, we'll get back to that routine at some point, I promise. I'll see you guys next time.